What if I told you there was one simple habit that could fundamentally change your health, and it takes less time than scrolling through your phone? Okay, let's dive into this, because the answer is so much simpler than you think, and it all starts with a single number. Yep, that's the number, 15. 15 minutes a day. That's it. But 15 minutes of what exactly? And what do you get in return? Well, that's the return. 15 minutes of brisk walking a day is linked to a roughly 20% lower risk of death from all causes. And let's be really clear here. This isn't some tiny insignificant change. And no, I know what you're thinking, but this isn't clickbait. This is a claim that is backed by serious, large-scale scientific research. It's a simple promise, for sure, but a really profound one. This is what we're calling the 15-minute promise. It's this whole idea that a small, consistent investment in just moving your body can deliver an enormous return on your health and your longevity.
Yes.
So let's look at the evidence, shall we? So, the science of walking. It isn't about hype. It's all about the data. And a huge piece of that data comes from a major study conducted at the Vanderbilt University Medical Center. Now, what's really interesting about this study is just the sheer scale of it. Researchers followed nearly 80,000 adults for 16 years. This wasn't some small, short-term experiment. They tracked daily activity, and they found this incredibly powerful link. Just 15 minutes of brisk walking a day was associated with that 20% drop in mortality. So, what exactly is brisk walking? Well, it's way simpler than you think. The researchers defined it with a great rule of thumb. It's a pace where you can still hold a conversation, but you probably couldn't belt out a song. It's that perfect middle ground that gets your heart rate up without you having to break into a full sprint. But the benefits go way beyond just that one statistic. I mean, we're talking about a full spectrum of positive changes for your body and your mind. And this chart just illustrates the core finding perfectly. You can see that 20% lower risk for all causes right there. But look a little closer. The study found an even stronger reduction in deaths that were specifically linked to cardiovascular disease. That's a huge deal. Beyond that, brisk walking does all of this. It improves your circulation, it literally strengthens your heart muscle, it helps your body control blood sugar, which is absolutely crucial for preventing diabetes, and it reduces systemic inflammation, a root cause of so many chronic diseases. And there's one more benefit, one that doctors sometimes forget to even mention.
What?
It just makes you feel better. That simple act of moving your body is a powerful, natural mood booster. Okay, so we know the why. Now let's get into the how. This isn't about working harder, it's about walking smarter and making this habit actually stick. First, let's just bust some common myths. The fitness world tells you gotta chase 10,000 steps. But the reality is that 15 minutes is what truly moves the needle. You're told you need expensive gear, but all you really need are your own two legs. Forget the hour-long workouts. The real secret is simply doing it consistently. It really just breaks down into 3 simple steps. 1, find a 15-minute slot in your day. 2, walk at that talk, don't sing pace. And 3, the most important of all, do it consistently. That's where the real magic happens. And you can be flexible. Don't have one 15-minute block? Fine, do 3 5-minute walks. A great little tip is to walk right after a meal for extra blood sugar control. Whether it's part of your commute, an after-work stroll, or a classic post-lunch paseo, you can fit this anywhere. So, you've seen the science, you've seen the strategy. Now it's time to go from simply learning this information to actually living it. Your challenge starts right now. At the end of the day, the message from this and so many other studies is just beautifully simple. Move more, live longer. That's the takeaway. So I'll leave you with this question. 15 minutes, no gym membership required, no special equipment, no more excuses. What are you going to do with this information? Here's my challenge to you. Just try it for 1 week. See how you feel. And if you found this valuable, share this explainer because someone you know might really need to hear this today.